Good morning, students. So last class we discussed diversity discrimination been completed, government also completed. So this one we have to discuss key elements of till we are discussing. Let's still on discussing. Now see the African National Congress, a group of people who lead the struggle against apartheid, and their most well-known leader Nelson Mandela fought the apartheid. So কি কৰিছিল ইয়াৰ against কৰিছিল হে Nelson Mandela fought system for several years. Finally they succeed, and in 1944 South Africa became a democratic country in which people of all races were considered equal. So বিলাক কি হৈছিল equal হৈ গৈছিল democratic ভাৱে. But where Hector his classmate protesting about these 5 years in which the non-whites were discriminated against. So do you think it is important for all persons to be treated equally? Why? Yes, because every people in the world is equal. All are born in earth only, so every people is equal. Let us now try to understand what a democratic government means to all of us. Participations. Why do we have regular elections? You have already read in the previous chapter that people make the decision in a democracy. Through voting in elections, people elect leaders to represent them. Represent কৰাৰ কাৰণে these representatives take decision on behalf of the people. In doing so, it is assumed that they will keep in mind the voices and interests of the people. All government are elected for fixed periods. India, this period is 5 years. 5 years. Once elected, governments even can stay in power only for that period. If they want to continue to be in power, then they have to be re-elected by the people. So এখন গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট হোৱাৰ পিছত সিহঁতে তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰ্যকাম ধৰি থাকিব পাৰে. নেক্সট আৰু সিহঁতে চলাব লাগিলে কি হ'ব লাগিব, পিপুলে মানুহবিলাকে সিহঁতক আৰু নতুনকৈ নিৰ্বাচন কৰিব লাগিব, ইলেক্ট কৰিব লাগিব. This is a moment when people can change their power in a democracy. In this way, the power of the government gets limited by regular election আৰু regular election এনেকৈ হৈ থাকে. Other ways of participating. Elections are usually held once in 5 years. So 5 years মূৰে হয়. Besides voting, there are other ways of participating in the process of government. People participate by taking an interest in the working of the government and by criticizing it when required. In August 2005, when a particular government increased the money people had to pay for electricity, people expressed their disapproval very sharply. They took out releases and also organized a signature campaign. The government tried to explain and define its decision, but finally listened into the people's opinion and withdraw the increase. The government had to change its decision because it is responsible to the people. So government কি কৰিব লাগে, decision to change কৰিব লাগে. Means if any work government can do for the people only, for the benefit of people. If people is not getting benefit from that time government should change this. So government এতিয়া কি কৰিব লাগে, change কৰিব লাগে. There are many ways in which people express their views and make government understand what actions they should take. This includes dharnas, rallies, strikes, signature campaigns, etc. things that are unfair and injustice are also brought forward. Newspapers, magazines, and TV also play a role in discussing government issue and responsibility. Government issue responsibility কৰিব লাগিব. While it is true that a democracy allows people to participate, it is also true that not all sections of people are actually able to do. Another way for people to participate is by organizing themselves into social movements that seek to challenge the government and its functioning. Members of the minority communities, is the list is Adivasis, women and others are often to be able to participate in this manner. Thank you.